In this episode of Sailing Doodles, we do some provisioning and get the boat ready. We have a lot of fun at the Caribbean International Boat Show. And welcome an additional crew member as we set sail to Culebra. A year ago, I had a stroke and lost my career as a corporate pilot. So I sold everything I own and bought a boat that probably cost less than your car. I packed up my 2 dogs, talked a good friend into going along, and we set off to sail around the world. Along the way, we've had some great adventures and met some amazing people. We've even picked up a crewmate. So come along with us on this journey and enjoy the ride. These videos are made possible by patrons like you. To find out how you can help, go to sailingdoodles.com. I can't say enough how much we enjoyed our time at Puerto del Rey Marina. It's an excellent staging point before heading over to the Virgin Islands. There's lots of marine and grocery stores nearby, and even a Sam's Club to help us stock up.
Is it pronounced Mandala? Mandaya?
Medalla.
How many are we going to have? Like 20?
As many as we can carry.
Do look at the card and see that this is the first thing that we're getting.
Of course, we had to load up on lots of spam. And don't worry, guys, as soon as we get to 200 patrons, Megan gets to shave off the mustache. Good enough?
Probably not.
That's over $800 worth of provisions, but it should last us a while. Puerto Rico is an amazing and beautiful place. If you haven't been, you should go.
Oops. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of room there.
Might be meeting capacity.
Just a little. It's all about loading, because you want most of the weight over the axle. Mm-hmm. So all the beer goes there.
Strategery.
The staff at Puerto del Rey Marina is super friendly. They helped us load up the cart and then drove us all the way to the boat.
Okay, now leave without him.
Okay.
Sorry. This
might take a while. Once we got all the groceries loaded up, we were ready to relax a little bit. So we're gonna celebrate with some Herman Marshall whiskey. Herman of Herman Marshall whiskey was nice enough to give me a case of this stuff. We haven't tried it yet, so hoping it's good.
I've heard it's great.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. So it's made in Texas. Herman Marshall whiskey. This is the Temptress version. They make it from beer.
And the Temptress is delicious,
yeah.
So I feel like.
Yeah. So we'll give it a shot. I think they got a website, hermanmarshall.com or something like that.
Can I pull the tab?
hermanmarshall.com. Go for it.
I can. Hey.
Get my boat dirty.
Hey.
I just cleaned it.
It's worth it.
Well, to Herman, thank you so much. Sailing Doodles, and glad you're back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Really good. Nice and smooth.
The mouth tingles.
I think we need some more of these. In celebration of our return to the boat, we decided to go to the Marina Bar and mix with the other cruisers. Salute! Cheers! Salute! Puerto Rico! I don't even know how to do this. Ready?
Yes, you do!
Watch out, watch out!
I'll take to the ship, I could teach you.
Woo! With the stash.
I don't know what happened.
Hola!
Things might have gotten a little crazy that night. Are y'all having a threesome in there?
Why'd you have to make it weird? Why? Look at how sweet they are.
So that morning it was time to sweat out a little of the alcohol.
18. 19.
You're supposed to be like 98, 99, 100.
150. 200.
The coordinators of the Caribbean International Boat Show were nice enough to invite us to have a booth at their show and meet our fans. This was our setup at the boat show. We basically just laid out all the equipment we use to make all the videos, and we're playing some videos. That might be a beer there. The puppy dogs are normally fairly shy, but I think they handled it pretty well. The boat show was quite a bit of fun. They said there was about 10,000 people there. There was a live band during the daytime and a party pretty much every night. The show catered mostly to powerboaters, but there were still quite a few cruisers there to hang out with. Fans of the show and just people interested in what we're doing would come by and meet us and the dogs. You can see Megan here taking the dogs for a walk before the show really got started that day. We were even able to try out some goose camera again. Did I mention it was a big party at night? The energy of the Puerto Rican people really is quite contagious. Alright, so who are you?
Okay, so my name's Georgie and I am from South Africa, and basically I met these lovely two people in Puerto del Rey in Puerto Rico. I was a crew on a luxury sailing yacht. Things didn't work out, so these two lovely people rescued me and now I'm here with them.
How are you liking sailing with us so far?
I love it. I feel comfortable. We've seen some amazing places so far, and I get to cuddle with these two little labradoodles who are amazing. Both of them are just so generous, and I can't thank you guys enough for helping me out.
Alright, so what's your plans in the future?
So basically, I'm probably going to sail with them to the BVR, hop off there, try look for work. My plan is to eventually have my own yacht and also maybe be a captain one day. Hoping in the next 12 months do my yacht masters. But for now, I'm just gonna try find a job as anything really. Deckhand, stewardess, anything that pays the bills and lets me pursue my career in sailing. Yeah, so I told my dad what happened in the situation, and he was like, okay, so what are your plans now? And I was like, well, I've been invited to go sailing with the sailing doodles, and I was trying to convince my dad, you know, these people are good people, and you know what dads can be like, very overprotective. And he was like, oh, sailing doodles, I've actually seen them before, so you guys are well known. And my dad couldn't be happier that I'm with you guys.
Well, good. We're happy you're with us too, so.
Oh, thanks guys.
Alrighty, okay. One of our great patrons, Sean, on sailing vessel Freaky Tiki, who's done so much for us, went way out of his way to send us a package.
We'll clean up this now.
Oh, cool.
Wow. That's all in one piece.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, what? This is so cool. Why does it look like it is?
What are we gonna call this?
I know.
Wait, it's got solar panels on it.
Is it a
Really?
I think
does
this
it
lights
light
up. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
How
That's
cool.
exciting.
Thank you so much. So it says on the bottom, if found, please return to Sailing Doodles, Bobby White. To Bob and Meg from SV Freaky Tiki. Stay calm and keep sailing, Sean. So cool.
The next morning, with pretty much no wind, we started motoring to Culebra. You can see Megan up there on her perch already, taking in the view. And quite a view it is. Puerto Rico really is a beautiful place. Megan was nice enough to let Georgie hang on her bow seat for a little bit.
I love this spot.
All right, let's
Cool
see your
spots.
let's see your Titanic imitation.
I'm looking at the world.
The horizon is ours.
It took us about 5 hours to motor across. The dogs were looking pretty bored in the cockpit when the girls were up front, so I decided to take them up for a stroll. Of course, Goose is always happy to snuggle with his girlfriend. I can't believe the girls actually let me sit on the bow seat for a little while. Guys, we are on our way to Culebra, so we're motoring because there's no wind today, so throw out a line, see if we can catch something. While we were underway and throwing a line out the back, decided it was time to do some dog grooming. They were looking pretty hot.
Is it grooming time?
It is.
Maverick looks like he's having the time of his life.
He loves it. He's just getting scratched the whole time.
Time for the hair to go, Goose. It'll be much cooler.
While I took care of Maverick, the girls teamed up on Goose. That's one lucky dog. Maverick's already been here. What's that? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this will be our first catch. Unless it's in half.
It was kind of an inopportune time to catch a fish with the cockpit covered in fur, but that's what happened.
Oh, we got it on the side. Oh no.
I don't know what kind of fish that is. I don't know what that is. Do you know what this? Anybody know what this is? We decided just to unhook this one and let him go back to being a fish. Not much later, we were motoring into Ensenada Honda Bay and Culebra. Too many people skip right over Culebra and head over to the Virgin Islands, but you shouldn't. It's beautiful.
Come on, Goose.
We wanted to cool off with a nice swim, so we added another fender to the float on the dog ramp and tested that out.
Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy.
The dogs were a little bit nervous at first, but it worked really well.
Come on, swim.
I was a bit nervous about launching it from the boat at first, but we decided it was time for our first drone flight over the water. I'm really excited about some of the great footage we're going to get with this thing. You can see here that the dog ramp worked pretty well, getting the dogs back on the boat too. I'm happy with it. baby goose. Come on. Come on.
Go, baby.
Come on.
Good boy.
Come on. Oh, it's okay. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy.
All right.
After getting all cleaned up, it was time to meet our good friend Victor, who lives in Culebra, at the Dinghy Dock Bar. There aren't too many bars with a better view than this. Victor is such a nice guy and even treated us to dinner. We can't thank him enough. At the bar, they feed the tarpon right off the dock. It's amazing how big some of those things can get. After dinner, Victor took us to one of his favorite watering holes called The Spot. It has a really nice vibe, and be sure to ask Gretchen, the bartender, for a drunken seagull. Tell her Victor sent you. When we were done drinking, it was back to the dinghy. You can see the tarpon are still there, just mad. Well, thanks for watching another episode of Sailing Doodles. Be sure to check back next week as we explore Culebra. And please, please become a patron so we can shave off this stupid mustache.